What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. So okay, now we have our Soul Knight Omni, our Rize Omni and Lauda badge, and at the same time we also have Mariela's badge. So what is the next Omni units to come to our server here in Global? Who wouldn't like an old unit to get their Omni treatments? And these two are no exception. So these are the two units that will get their Omni evolution soon here in Global, which is Quaid and Zellha. Let's take a look at what Quaid is going to be on his Omni evolution form. And before we begin, I will try to make this video as short as possible, but packed with information at the same time. So yeah, here we go. It has been a long time since I used my Quaid. Well, he was quite a good unit, but he's kind of plain since he only has that AoE attack, and at his SBB he only has that AoE plus 4 elemental buffs. So okay, I'm not gonna talk about his design. His design is fine. He's Earth Elemental and I always like Earth Elemental units. His leader skill will be the same, pretty much the same with max HP and attack boosting plus some more if you have 5 elements in your squad or more in your squad. So if you have that 5 elemental, you will have an additional 100% attack and 30% more max HP as well. So I gotta say this is pretty good. Plus BC efficacy and BB cost required discount. I have to say that this leader skill is pretty good, but the only annoying part is the 5 elemental required to have in your squad. So if you don't have that many units and on that certain element you don't have the buffs that you need, it's going to be a bit troublesome. But if you can activate the whole thing here, this is going to be really good. And about his extra skill, it's pretty much pretty simple. So 30% boost to all parameters if you equip Myriath Pearl on him, and he will also get that boost on attack defense recovery based on HP lost. So the less HP, the tougher and more painful he is. It's simple, it's not bad, but not really something game changing. And now his Brave Burst and Super Brave Burst. We gotta take a look at his 7 stars before. He was really plain as I said, so only AoE with a few elementals, and the SBB only has AoE and 4 elemental buffs. This time he came back with more buffs on his BB and SBB. Now he has that BB attack buff on his BB and massive fill rate on his BB as well. The fill rate is really huge. It's at 50%, so if you combine it with the leader skill, it's going to be 80%. However, the BB attack boost is only at 250. It's not really that high, but at least he has it. And on his Super Brave Burst, he has that 3 elemental attack on himself. And as his 7 stars, he also have that 4 elemental buffs on his Super Brave Burst, which is Fire, Water, Earth, and Thunder. And BB attack buff at the same time here. This time it's on 300%, so it's a bit higher than his BB. While he was plain before, now he came back with a lot of buffs. And the last one here on his SBB is BB regen for 3 turns. This one is at 7 BC per turn. Pretty good. I'd say this is really awesome. Meanwhile, his UBB here, I think his UBB is pretty plain. AoE and attack defense boost, enormous BB attack buff, 6 elementals buff, and enormous fill to BB gauge when attacked. Well, it's not really that bad, but nowadays most of us what we really need in UBBs are mostly damage and at the same time damage reduction on certain things. Well, if you need damage and you need all the elements, this one could be useful, but I think in general you will not use this as much as you want. So okay, that was all about his BB, SBB, and UBB. He's back with a lot of power, but what about his enhancements? As you guys can see right here, the enhancements here. will turn this guy into a monster. I mean, like, he has every boost that you want. Attack, recovery, defense, max HP, BB attack boost for himself, dark and light elements added to to his SBB, so this guy will turn out to be a 6 elemental buffer. Spark damage boost. Well, it's only 100%, but if you need it, it's good. Critical hit rate, BB fill when attacked. Attack defense down debuff. You can also make this guy have a heal on his BB and SBB, and the last one here, you can upgrade his BB attack buff on his BB and SBB by 100%. So this is confusing since all his enhancements are really awesome. They are all really good and will be useful for everything. So it's gonna be kinda hard to build just one build for this guy. I really think I should just raise 2 or 3 Quaids that I have. Sadly, I only have one anima, so... But yeah, this guy came back with a bang. He has everything, every buff in the game. Well, maybe not attack buff and defense buff, but he has everything other than that is all useful. So yeah, I really liked Quaid Omni very much. This is really good. So okay, how about the other one, Zellha? Well, Zellha, she is also a ult unit which only gets to as far as 6 stars. And suddenly she gets Omni? Wow. She was really plain, but she was a spark blanket back at those days with injury and something else, I forgot what that was. Now let's take a look at what she has on her Omni form. So okay, leader skill, a huge upgrade from before, so this one has 40% boost to all parameters. Good. Random status infliction, okay, could be good for raid. And BB cost reduction. While not bad, but I think not enough. But I gotta say the design on her Omni evolution form is really awesome. Melons. Extra skill, extremely simple, 50% spark damage and massive damage boost to status inflicted enemies. Okay, not bad, but well, it's still an extra skill. How about Brave Burst? So alright, nice. I kinda like this one. 30 hits on BB, so that's a lot. AoE as well. And attack defense down infliction. Random status infliction as well. And elemental weakness damage for 3 turns. This is not bad. This is actually not bad. Spark blanket everywhere. And I think even though this does not look really awesome, I think these buffs that she has is pretty much okay. Super Brave Burst, 40 hits, light attack, light and dark. Okay, nice. Spark blanket at the same time. She also has this on her own buff. Oh, so attack defense down debuff and inflict random status ailments for herself. This one has a really better chance on proccing rather than her BB. But this one's only for herself. The BB ones is for the squad, so it's kind of different. And also boost elemental weakness damage for 3 turns. Okay, there's a lot of more tools on her BB actually, but her SBB and BB, they are not really that bad. I kinda feel good about it. And since if you want to make a squad, and you will have to adjust accordingly to what you have, so you can fill all the gaps with other units, no problem. What about you, BB? Okay, 48 hits, massive light attack on all foes. Okay, not bad. And this one has a 100% chance on inflicting random status ailments on the enemy. This is really good actually. Enormous boost damage to status inflicted enemies at the same time, like her BB. No, not her BB. Leader skill. I mean extra skill. And I think I saw something about this on her enhancements. So, alright, we'll talk about that later. And wow, this is really nice actually. Enormous damage reduction taken for 2 turns. This one will cut down the damage by 100%. So okay, the UBB here is actually extremely good. Spark Blanket, status infliction 100%, elemental weakness, and more damage on those afflicted, and massive damage reduction for 2 turns. This is gonna be really useful. Maybe I'll try this one on X5, see if this will help me survive that stupid boss. So okay, just from these, I think she has a really huge upgrade from what she was before. And I mean really huge. Alright, enhancements. I think this girl right here is also a monster just like her counterpart on the same Omni evolution treatment thing, Quaid. So okay, attack max HP, alright, that's good. More attack, sometimes this is not really that useful. Spark damage on herself, not bad, more damage for her, and she's a spark blanket anyway, so this is gonna help a lot. Elemental weakness damage, okay, pretty useful for something. The next one, more damage on inflicted enemies. This one will cost a lot, but I think this effect will be kind of handy, so more damage on elemental weakness damage. And this one has an attack boost relative to defense. Not bad, especially if you need it, but I think I will not take this one since I have Lara for this. And alright, the next two are pretty useful, I think. So you will get that critical hit damage and critical hit rate buff at the same time. 60 SP, not bad. And the last one here, this is kind of like Asami, but I never really felt the damage difference between this and without this. So if the enemy got those status infliction thing on them and this one will deal more damage, I have not seen so much difference on that. So I may not take the last one here. Well, to build her, I think it's gonna be pretty straightforward. So in the end, I will probably only raise 2. So one for the normal one and the other one for the critical hit damage and critical hit rate buff. But so far from all of her kits, I really like this one as well. So these two that will come to global, Quaid and Zellha, both are monsters. I think even though they are somehow an old unit, but they kinda invalidates new units like Malef, Asami, and maybe Arc. So yeah, these two units are really good and I'm pretty excited about their incoming to global, hopefully really soon. And I guess that's all about these 2 units, and don't forget to log in every day guys, because the 3rd anniversary login campaign and everything, all the other events are gonna start, so log in every day. And don't forget, at the day 30th you'll get your unit of choice. So yeah, log in every day. Well, maybe I missed a few points here and there, but if you do enjoy this video, press that like button. And if you want your friends, your family, or anyone in your mind wants to know about these 2 units, go ahead and share it. And if you still have not subscribed to my channel, this is a really good time to do so. Just press that fun button over there. It's easy, just click and subscribe. Join the fun train, guys. And yeah, that's all. So I guess thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. So see ya. Bye bye. Sure.